We ran an audience survey prior to the event and we got a fantastic response from those that attended today, and there are some key themes that came out of it around supply, around demand and around risk. And if I pick up on the demand element first, certainly in the environment that we're in with shorter leases and lower income security, we need to think about what occupiers want from their space. And if we look forward, without a doubt, there's real challenges as to how occupiers are going to be needing space and how much space they're going to be needing. Some of those classic drivers around merger and acquisition activity or expansion are just not current in the markets at the moment, and it's questionable as to when we're going to see them return. The second big element is around supply and stock, and our audience were pretty much all of the same thinking around this. 70% of them thought that prime stock had been removed from the market permanently. And when I say prime, what I'm really talking about is core institutional stock. There are three ways how this has been removed. One is from overseas investors seeking low-risk assets, and particularly in London we've seen assets that are probably going to be in long-term holds from foreign investors and therefore not going to be transacting in the short term. A second element is through lease lengths and vacancies increasing risk and therefore taking assets out of core. And the third element of supply or reducing supply and stock is around change of use. We've seen, particularly if we look at markets like Westminster, we've seen traditional office stock now being returned or moved into residential use. This isn't necessarily a problem or a risk to the market, but what it actually comes down to is less prime stock for investors to invest in, and therefore paying a higher premium because there is less available, which brings us to our third point around risk. And the audience pretty much unanimously showed that they think that risk is not being priced appropriately in the market at the moment. And there are big challenges around both locational risk, i.e. being able to be in core low-risk markets, and or the quality of the asset. And these things are all driving that uncertainty that we're seeing in the markets today.